horizontal push-ups. This exercise works the pecs, triceps, and front delts, though it engages those muscles in a slightly different way depending on exactly how you perform the exercise. To get in position, lay flat on the ground and place your hands to the sides. There are different hand positions that you can use. Standard, about shoulder width or slightly wider. The goal is to have the wrists and elbows in one line. Unless instructed otherwise, use the standard grip, narrow grip, narrower than the standard hand placement. The wrists are closer to the midline than the elbows. There are no strict guidelines. You can go very narrow or just slightly narrower than the standard grip. See what feels comfortable for you. Wide grip, wider than the standard hand placement. At the bottom, the elbows are closer to the midline than the wrists. Again, no strict guidelines. Go a bit wider than the standard grip, but don't go too wide as you have trouble performing the movement. You can rotate your hands as you find comfortable, fingers pointing forward or slightly to the side. You can also use handles to increase the range of motion, or simply do knuckle push-ups as shown in this video. There are a few things that apply to this exercise regardless of the hand position. At the bottom, the forearms must be vertical, perpendicular to the floor. The only exception is when you're trying to focus on the triceps. In that case, it's fine if the forearms are at a slight angle, with the elbows being further back than the wrists. This applies to the bottom position. Unless instructed otherwise, keep the forearms vertical. During the descent, go down chest first. Don't let the hips sag. Imagine that you're standing on top of a lover supported by your arms. Then slowly go down to kiss her. Keep your whole body in one line, spine and legs straight. If you find it hard to keep your spine straight, flex your glutes, and if your knees are not straight, flex your quads as well. It's very important that you go all the way down until your chest touches the floor at the bottom. Count only complete reps. You can keep your elbows tucked and closer to the body, or flare as shown in this video. The difference is that your muscles will be stimulated in a slightly different way. Do the exercise as you wish. Just make sure the forearms remain vertical at the bottom and every rep is identical to the previous one. Make sure you control the descent. Don't dive bomb down. When you do this, you're missing on 50% of the benefits of this exercise. Actively resist the force of gravity. You can make this exercise more challenging by adding a weight plate on top of your upper back. To do this, lay flat on the ground with a plate in front of your head. Reach out and grab the weight, then adjust it on your upper back. It would take some time to learn to balance the plate without sliding it to the back or to the sides. Be patient. You can also use a weighted vest. Another option are resistance bands, though they only provide extra resistance at the top of the movement.